So muscle gain is your goal. Then today, let's look at 5 ways to help you create an anabolic environment within your body ideal for growth. First, ensure adequate nutritional base is present. Naturally, we all get caught up in how much protein, carbs, and fats that we need, and these are important. But what you have to realize is how important your minerals and vitamins are. Your micronutrients are literally natural anabolism facilitators. They are needed to allow the physiological growth processes triggered from your training, such as protein synthesis, to actually occur. If you are deficient in any of these minerals and vitamins, then you're going to have a harder time putting on muscle mass than if you weren't deficient. Number 2, get adequate sleep. To place the body into an anabolic state, adequate sleep is essential. During the sleeping process, protein metabolism occurs at a much more enhanced rate. It's the time between the sheets where most of your rebuilding and recovery is actually done. Be aware, lack of sleep actually alters brain activity, slowing reaction times in certain chemicals and cellular activities. When it comes to creating an anabolic environment within your body ideal for muscle growth, sleep is just as important as training and nutrition. Number 3, optimize hormone balance. A high testosterone level will enhance muscle growth. Testosterone release can be stimulated through relatively short, intense training sessions if they are structured correctly. Couple that with attention to certain aspects of diet. Dietary factors that actually influence testosterone production are meals high in fat, including some saturated fats, as well as foods that provide an adequate supply of zinc and vitamin C, to name just a few. The use of certain supplements that promote testosterone production through varying pathways can be a good addition to your supplement stack for those serious about optimizing test production. Number 4, minimize exposures to pollutants. Now, pollutants can be vast and varied. Many, though, can be completely avoided, such as cigarette smoke or smoggy environments, while others, well, they can't, such as the air we breathe or to some extent the water we drink. The aim is to minimize exposure to pollutants, though, if an anabolic environment is to be achieved. Pollutants often affect the amount of oxygen and nutrients that we can actually get to the working muscles, which ultimately, unfortunately, will restrict muscle growth. And finally, what I consider to be one of the most important factors that contribute to an anabolic environment: correct, intelligent training. As mentioned, short, intense weight training sessions will enhance the release of both testosterone and growth hormone. These significantly increase muscle gaining potential. Also, the microcellular damage incurred through intense weight training is critical in terms of how the muscle will respond and subsequently grow. If weights are increased and exercises are changed on a regular basis, the muscle will continue to grow to adapt to the new stresses. If one's routine doesn't change, then the body has no reason to adapt. But understand, changing things in your program just for the sake of changing things can actually do more damage or hinder you than do good. It's a balance between allowing enough consistency to be present to allow progressive overload improvements to be present, but also enough fresh changing stimulus to keep the muscles guessing and to keep them responding with growth.